Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant House Flipper on the PlayStation 5, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the last video, we spent almost the entirety of the video repaneling the outside of the house, and I've just realised that I'm also going to have to do the garage as well. So what we're going to be doing today is, I suppose we can spend a bit of time paneling the garage, and then I'm going to focus on filling up each of these sections with an absolute ton of beautiful flowers. Then we're going to get some really nice shrubs, probably some medium-sized shrubs and some smaller-sized shrubs, and we're going to fill up these 4 squares right here. Then I think I'm going to get a few fences and stuff, just little fences that we can place just to divide up the different sections, because what I'm thinking is we can have some sort of fence here, and then this like area right here can be like a little garden or something where we grow crops and things, like a little farm I should say. Then this area right here is probably where we're going to be putting a swimming pool down, maybe a hot tub if there is one available. Then we can get like a nice little patio area here, maybe get some nice lawn chairs and deck chairs, get ourselves a barbecue, all that good stuff. And I'm not too sure what we're going to do with this section over here. I'm going to have a look at what kinds of furniture are available and stuff, but hopefully there's like some gym equipment or something, because then we can set a bunch of gym equipment up out here, and then we can all flex in front of Anthony Gray, because then we can let him know that not only do we have the better house, but we've also got the better body as well, and we can really piss Anthony Gray off. But for now, we're going to focus on repaneling the outside of the garage, getting rid of this scaffolding, and then we can start planting some beautiful flowers. So first things first, let me just quickly sell all of these scaffoldings now, because I don't think we're going to need these anymore. It's also very irritating because I don't think I can actually put any panels along the edge of this balcony, and it's very frustrating. And also, by the looks of it, these panels are for some reason slightly overlapping the balcony, so I'm not too sure what's going on there, and I don't think you can remove the panels once you've placed them, so we're just going to have to deal with that. But I'm not too sure why you can't put panels on the side of this balcony. I don't know if it's a glitch, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it's very annoying because look at that. I mean, it really does notice, doesn't it? We also need to make sure we put a few panels around that door frame right there, and I think we also need to go upstairs and also do a little bit of paneling maybe here, because I don't think I did I? No, we've also got to put a few panels up here as well. So the first few minutes of this video is just going to be me paneling again, and then we can focus on doing some of the more fun things like planting beautiful flowers and all that good stuff, because who doesn't love a nice bunch of flowers? I mean, the ladies, they always get flowers for like Valentine's Day, anniversaries, birthdays and stuff like that. But we all know, us blokes, we like a good flower as well, don't we? We wouldn't mind getting a bunch of roses, would we? I'm obviously joking. I definitely wouldn't want to get a bunch of roses. I think flowers are pretty boring for a present, to be honest, just because they die so quickly. It just feels worthless. Like, I suppose if I was going to buy somebody a present, like, and I wanted to get them flowers, and it was going to be like a, you know, like one of their main presents, I think I'd get them something that they could actually plant in the garden, like a rose bush that you can plant in the garden, because then you've literally given them a permanent present, because those rose bushes, they'll last forever as long as you look after them and water them and stuff in the winter and do all that good stuff. So yeah, I think I'd get them something like that, because then at least you know that they're going to have that rose bush forever until they move or until it dies for some reason. But you get a bunch of roses, they're dead within like a couple of days, maybe a week or two if you buy them from a very good florist. But yeah, nah, I'd rather buy like a rose bush for the garden. Alright, let's get some of this paneling done. I don't want to spend too much time doing this because I spent basically the entirety of the last video doing this, and I don't know, you might find it boring, you might not mind, you might find these videos relaxing and enjoyable to watch, I don't know. I don't know, I don't get too much feedback in the comment sections. I think the most feedback I get is people trolling me because I've done something wrong. That's the most feedback I get. And I don't mean like horrible trolling. That's the thing. What irritates me, especially with the media nowadays, is trolling has always, as far as I know, for the entirety of the time I've been on the internet, trolling has always been pretty much just winding people up. It's not anything nasty or horrible, it's just winding people up, you know. So like going onto a video when you know somebody really feels bad if they perform badly in a video game, and you purposely go onto their video to troll them for how bad they played the video game. That's trolling, it's just innocent, you know. But for some reason they've started comparing trolling to straight up bullying, and it actually pisses me the hell off. The media are so thick. Trolling is completely different from bullying. Trolling is just you winding up, like you would wind your mates up, or you'd wind your family members up, or your siblings and stuff like that. That's what trolling is, not bullying. Bullying is completely different from trolling, but for some reason they keep comparing trolling to bullying, and it really aggravates the hell out of me. So yeah, if anybody from the media is watching this video, fucking learn the difference between bullying and trolling, because they are completely different. Completely different. Aggravates the hell out of me. Already starting this video off being aggravated by something. And whilst we're on the subject of things aggravating me, this is something else that's been aggravating me. I've seen so many people, mostly on Twitter, an absolute cesspool of a website, but unfortunately I have to be on there so I can share my videos and stuff. And also many members of the PlayStation community are on Twitter, and it's a way that I can keep in contact with them, because the PlayStation forums have been closed down now. So it's a good place to talk to all of my old buddies and that. So I kind of have to use Twitter, but it's a bloody cesspool of a website. So much bollocks on that website. Out of all the social medias, I think Twitter aggravates me the most. But I see so many people complaining about things not being delivered on time, whether that's like games, because I've got a lot of like gaming people that get shared to me because, you know, Twitter knows what I like. So I get a lot of gaming related stuff that is like shared with me and that. But I see so many people complaining about delivery times. It's like, do you not understand that we are in the middle of a goddamn pandemic? I mean, if you take into consideration all of the rules and stuff that you've got in place at the moment, I'm surprised anything gets delivered. Let's take shop2.net as an example, because that's where I basically get all of my games. So shop2.net, they're going to have social distancing rules enforced, where that means they're going to have a massively reduced workforce. So if they normally have a bunch of people, you know, standing in a line working on orders and stuff, I think all of it's done automated. I think it's done in like a factory. I don't think people actually do that. But Amazon, let's take Amazon for an example then. So in Amazon, you've got like lines of people that are like boxing up your orders, putting like unnecessary amounts of paper into the boxes for some reason, because I think Amazon's mission is to destroy the Amazon or something. But you've got all those people that can no longer stand next to each other working on like, let's say 100 orders per second or some shit. Obviously that's an exaggeration, but let's just say 100 orders per second. Now they've been forced to socially distance, they're going to be working on maybe 50 orders per second. So they're going to be working on a hell of a lot less orders. And because of the pandemic and the fact that all of the shops are closed and everybody's locked in at the moment, more people than usual are also making orders on online retailers. So they've got a reduced workforce, they've got to follow stupid bloody rules to keep people safe and stuff. So not only that, they've got like quadruple the amounts of orders. So you've got less workmen, but more orders. And then on top of that, once they dispatch their packages, this is more so for like shop2.net and people like that, or Game and things like that. Amazon kind of have their own delivery drivers, but sometimes they do send things with Royal Mail. So then they've got millions of additional orders, they've got less people to process these orders, and then they're sent to Royal Mail. Royal Mail's then got to process these orders. Royal Mail's also got a reduced workforce, and they've got to also deal with the social distancing, where they've got less people working in a line doing all the work like slaves. So you've got to deal with that, plus obviously the extra amount of orders. So it's like people don't take into consideration all of these little things that just make delivery times obviously go up. And they're on Twitter being absolutely fucking vile. I mean like proper vile. It's not even like, oh, excuse me Amazon, excuse me Game, excuse me whoever the bloody hell they're talking to. I'm wondering where my order is. This is like proper just vile fucking vitriol, and it actually aggravates me. Seriously, it pisses me off. It pisses me the hell off. Like people just don't use their fucking brains sometimes, I tell you. And this is coming from somebody that loves games, you know. Obviously we wait for games for years sometimes. There we go. We wait for games for years sometimes because they always announce them way too soon. So I can understand people really wanting their games to arrive, but to flipping go that insane on the internet and not actually take into consideration what's going on at the moment just aggravates the hell out of me. They're overworked, they're understaffed, and they've got even more work to bloody do because of people being locked in. So stop being wankers on Twitter, please. Just don't be a wanker on the internet in general, but on Twitter especially, don't. Because it's so boring. I'm so tired of it. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. I don't really rant in my videos too often. Unless it involves kids screaming outside my house and ruining my videos, then I'm definitely going to rant. But yeah, I just started talking about people confusing trolling and bullying. And then I thought, you know what? Today's the perfect day for me to have a rant about people sulking about delivery times. And from what I've seen, like everything I've ordered so far, it's not even been that bad. Like when I order stuff from shop2.net, that's going to be my main example for like games and that. Normally I get them on the day of release. Like they've never really let me down. And sometimes I used to get them before release, but I think maybe they clamped down on that a little bit because people were getting their games a bit too early and then you get spoilers and stuff. So I don't think they really deliver it early like they used to. But I used to get them earlier than release date sometimes. But I think the delivery time's only gone up by like maybe a day or two. So instead of getting it on release, I might get it the day after or something like that. So it's not as bad. Amazon, I still get things like if I use Prime, which I don't have Prime, so I normally pay for like next day delivery if it's something I really need. Because I don't really care. I normally just pick deliver whenever, because most of the time I'm not exactly in a hurry, unless I need it to be delivered on a specific day because it's important, or because I know I'm going to be busy that week, so I need it on this day. That's the only time I'll really pay the £5 for next day delivery. But I don't have Prime or anything like that. But Amazon's been fine. I don't think I've had any problems with Amazon delivering stuff late. But I don't really order from Amazon. I try to avoid ordering from Amazon because they already get all of the sales anyway. So I try to order from other people as much as I can. Right, I think we're done with the paneling now. One thing I am going to quickly try one more time, just in case it was being a bit iffy in the last video, is I'm going to see if I can place some panels on the outside of this balcony, because it's looking a bit naff. No, it doesn't even give you like a little blue square, does it? No. Why can't I wish I could delete the whole balcony now. Can we at least paint it? Right, let me see if I can paint it, because if we can paint it white at least, that might make things a little bit more bearable. Just going to quickly do this. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, now let's have a look. Let's see if I can paint it. Lovely. Right. Walls. Paint. Oh, look at that. Silver Glacier. That's a nice name, ain't it? That is a very nice name. Could you imagine that if you like bring a lady back to your house and she says to you, oh damn, is this new? I didn't know you could get different sizes of paint. That must be new. I don't think you could do that before. But could you imagine bringing a lady back to your house and she says to you, oh, these are very nice, a very nice shade. That's a very nice shade on your wall. What colour is it? And then you just look her deep in the eyes and you say, Silver Glacier. You're like, mate, you're going to be in there. You're going to be in there, mate, I tell you. I can't even get my paint. Oh, yeah, I can. I was going to say, I can't even get my paintbrush out. Oh, well, sorry about that. We're going to have to leave it like it, apparently. I can't do nothing about it. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start getting a bunch of flowers and stuff and start planting them in those little sections that we made a few videos back. And then once that's done, I'm going to start trying to get some of those fences. You know the fence that we saw, I don't know if I've already mentioned this in the video, but you know those fences that we saw when we had to cut that house's grass, you know, when I was complaining about there being no splash physics when you jump into the swimming pool. Well, you know, we went through that like little archway. I'm going to build one probably along here, and then a second one along there, and then this little section here is going to be like a little farm. I think you could even get like scarecrows and stuff, but I'm hoping that I can change the ground, because I want this to be like a sort of like a dirt area, I guess, because I don't want it to be grass because it looks a bit weird with like a farm area. So hopefully we can change the surface into like grass, into like dirt or something. Right, let's have a look at the flowers now. I just want to get, like a nice selection, like some really tall ones, some like little smaller ones. Really cramp it all in here. I want it to be like proper full of flowers of all different shades and stuff. Plants, tropical. Oh, got some nice cactus there. I love bonsai trees. I flipping love bonsai trees. It's absolutely adorable, ain't they? I mean, look at them. Literally an enormous. It's like an enormous tree's just been shrunk, and you can keep it in your house. They are so flipping cute. Like especially that one. Looks like a like one of those umbrella trees. You know those trees that you get in like Africa, which I think the giraffes love them, because I think giraffes are literally the only flipping animal that can reach the leaves with ease. So I think giraffes just love them. But I think the rest of the animals, I mean, I suppose animals that can climb can get to the leaves. I suppose a bunch of like monkeys would be able to get up there if they wanted to. Oh, I like that. Oh yeah, I like that. There we go. Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. Right, let's get these bad boys planted. I'm going to have to make sure I plant them all as soon as I make them. Is it going to... Oh, I need to move them forward a little bit. They were a bit too close. Yeah, they was a bit too close to the edge. I'm just trying to cram as many in as possible, that's why. Should I tell you a game I would like to play on YouTube? I don't know why this has popped into my head. It's a game I loved on the PlayStation 2. I'm sure many of you know what game it is, but The Warriors, based on the film The Warriors. That game on the PlayStation 2 was fucking amazing. Especially just playing it like against your friends and family and stuff, and making your own little custom gang. So you could have like the Warriors, you could have like the Baseball Furies, you could have some of the I can't remember all the bloody gang names, but you could literally have some members from all different teams and just make your own custom team. It was amazing. I flipping loved that. I loved that game. I wish they would remake that or make like a sequel to it. That was a flipping great game. I used to play it a lot with my sister. Obviously, I used to absolutely destroy her. But yeah, I used to play a lot with my sister. She'll probably remember it. She'll probably let me know in the comments. I also did get a few suggestions for what we should name our property, because I keep calling it the BwolfTheWolf subscriber house, and I think I had some good suggestions. I can't really remember them all. I think the Macabre Gamer said, what was it? The Cave of Wonderful Weirdos or something like that. Which that's quite a fucking name. That is. Could you imagine that? You know, if I'm on the news one day and then people are like, oh, you've moved in with some of your subscribers, you've spent your millions of pounds building a property, and you've allowed some of your most loyal list of subscribers to move into your property. We think that's very kind of you, BwolfTheWolf. Have you decided to name your property like some of the other cool kids do? And I'm like, yeah, we have named our property. We have named it the Cave of Wonderful Weirdos. Yes. Fucking hell, mate. I'd say that'd be quite the interview, wouldn't it? Oh. I think if I ever did become big on YouTube, though, I don't think I would do interviews. Not with any like proper news people. I wouldn't mind like if another YouTuber wanted me to come onto their podcast or some random thing like that. I'd stick with my fellow YouTubers, but I don't think I'd go on the news. Nah. I really don't like the media. I fucking hate them so much. Such a bunch of hypocritical, lying pieces of shit. Oh, mate. I'm on a bit of a rant today, I tell you. I'm on a bit of a rant. I'm not even sure why. I'm in one of those moods where everything's bothering me. Oh, look at these. Hey, hang on a minute. Have they got any, oh, look at that. Have they got any, poppies? Is that called saliva? Oh, no. Salvia. Salvia. I'm reading all these bloody names wrong. Oh, mate, there is some beautiful bloody flowers in this game. I'm going to get some of these bad boys. Look at these. Oh, yeah, look at that. They're very bushy. We need to get some sort of, like, yellow flower in here or something. Probably cram it in here. Make sure we build them in all different locations. We don't want them to be identical, even though that might be nice. I want to have it a bit all over the place. Yeah, there we go. Right, we need to get some yellows in this area. They're not very. They're very. I don't know. They're like a dull kind of yellow. Oh yes. Here we go. Right, I need to place these strategically so my thumbnail looks good. Never mind the house. As long as my thumbnail looks good, it's all good. Oh, that's annoying. I kind of don't want to build them now. Oh yeah, that's a very nice yellow, ain't it? You can't have the leaves touching, I think. What is it? L1? Yeah. Sunflowers are amazing. I should have saved these for the farm though, because people do eat sunflowers. I tell you, parrots love sunflowers. Parrots love them. They will annihilate sunflower seeds. They will annihilate them. But they're actually good. Sunflower seeds are good for you. I think they've actually got a nice little bit of protein in them. I think they're good for a few things. Oh, look at that. You've got to love a sunflower. I mean, they look absolutely horrendous when they die, and they do seem to die. Like, how the hell does this bad boy come from a seed? I mean, look at the size of this. And you've seen the size of sunflower seeds. They're basically like, you get them from this bit. But you've seen the size of a sunflower seed. It's only like that big, really. It's not that big. And then look at this bad boy. See? So for any of you kids out there that might be worrying about your height, you might feel like you're pretty short. Don't worry, mate, because you've seen what happens to a little sunflower seed. One day you'll be a little sunflower seed. The next minute you're a damn sunflower. So if anyone's out there worrying about their height and they're still young, yeah. Don't worry, mate, because you might flip in. Oh, crap! I didn't know there was another square here. Oh! I've got to do over here as well now. How do I go to recently used? Ah, there we go. Okay, so we've got to get one of these. I'm going to have to put this over here. I'll tell you, I like how this is looking at the moment. I like how this is looking. And then we just need to slot in like some of the little smaller flowers. Right, let me plant this bad boy. Man, it's already nearly been 30 minutes. I spent so much time just like ranting about delivery and stuff. Ranting about several things in this video. But the time's already gone. There you go, everybody. There you go, have a drink. Yeah, do you like that? Look at that. Yeah, Daddy takes care of his flowers. We need some blue. We need some, oh man. Yeah, we definitely need some blue, don't we? Let's have a look what we've got available for blue. Oh, I kept looking for flowers, but it comes under plants. Decorative glory. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, sweet. We could make like a nice little wild area. That's good. I wanted to have like an area where it was like very wild and lots of trees and stuff, and then maybe just a little bench. Just a place you can go and sit and think. Because we all need a place like that. You all need a place to go and just sit and think about stuff. Do we already... Yeah, we already have tulips, don't we? I want something... You can change the colour of things, can't you? I need something that we can make blue. Like a proper dark blue preference. Oh, there we go. I went straight past them. Oh, they're puny! I have to get a couple. Make sure we do this one as well. There we go, very nice. Okay. This is looking good. Now we need some. We could probably fit some more like big things in there, maybe. What about we got one of those, didn't we? Maybe orange, maybe. Or what about that peach? Creme. Do I have to plant these ones? Yeah. Keep getting a little message coming up, and then I keep thinking I've done something wrong. Right, let's just make sure I can plant them all. Good. Damn it. Damn it. Just casually murdering the tulips now. Oh, very nice. Look, they look so much better once they've been watered. Oops. I think we can fit a few more in here, but it's looking a hell of a lot better than it looked at the start of the video, ain't it? I mean, look at this. Look at that. That is beautiful, ain't it? I think we can fit maybe just like a big, you know, you've got those. I think you keep them in your house. I think they're called spider plants or something. They're like bushes with those really long leaves, and they just keep growing. And I guess because of like how they sort of look like that, I guess it's like spidery legs. But I suppose we could put something like that in there. I mean, it's looking colourful enough now. I'm just trying to think what colour we're missing. Oh, I could say green, but there's plenty of green in there. But I guess we're missing like a nice green. I don't know. What colour are we missing? I'm completely forgetting what bloody colours exist. But there's like one more colour. You're saying like big and bushy, just to put like in the centre bits. I don't know. We'll have a look in the next video. But yeah, let's get the garage in view as well. There we go. Yeah, look at that. All right. Thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Next time we'll be doing a bit more planting. Few more shrubs and things like that. We'll also do those squares over there, and then I'm going to start working probably on the farm area or something. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.